All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video on Antonius Aurelius Motivates. And happy Wednesday to y'all. You know, it's April the 9th. You know, I'm out here about to do my thing again, get my little walk and talk in today. And so, hey, I appreciate y'all, you know, being with me. Everybody who's here with me on my channel now, you know, because I'm just going to be dropping more content while the weather is nice and while, you know, the weather and the temperatures is nice. It's much cooler today. The sun is shining out here. You know, the birds are singing, so we about to get it in. I'm about to connect with nature like I normally do every day at this time. And today, you know, today's topic, what I had wanted to talk about was, you know, they couldn't see your worth. You know, they couldn't see your worth. And you know, it's just a tragedy that they couldn't see your worth, but you always knew your own worth. You know, that's the thing, is you always knew your own worth, regardless of the fact of whether they could see it or recognize it, you know, and you also believed in yourself, which is, you know, huge, because whether they believed in you or not, you know, you knew that you could get things done and you could do what you had to do, and it didn't matter. You didn't need their validation. You never needed their support or anything, because you could see your own abilities, gifts, and you could see your own talents. You could see your own worth through the things that you did, and by the way you shine, you know, nonstop, no matter what, you know what I mean? That's just what you do. So anyway, you know, without any further ado, man, you know, we about to get into this message, you know, and y'all stay tuned, you know, stay with me, you know, because I'm gonna break it down again for you in layman's terms like I normally do, about those who, they were never for you. They could never see your worth. And they just, you know, disregarded you the whole time you was a diamond in front of them, but they couldn't see that. So let's go ahead and get into this, man. And appreciate y'all. So anyway, like I was saying, and I'm gonna continue to talk about it right now because we about to get out here and do the dang thing again today while it's nice and while the temperature is lovely. You know, they couldn't see your worth, you know, and really, in a way, it was a blessing in disguise, because they weren't never for you in the first place. And most of these people, you know, they was never going to be the type of people who could help you grow or be conducive to your growth. But you grew anyway, and you're still growing even now. And every day you continue to show up for yourself. Every day you continue to love yourself. And that's what you learn how to do. And when you learned how to do that, then you learned how to make your life better for yourself, regardless of these people. Because, you know, there's a lot of people who come into our lives. They come and go, man, you know, and that's just the way it is, you know. And some of them are for us and some of them aren't. And that's just, you know, that's just it in a nutshell, you know. And when you realize who is for you and who is not, then you understand what you have to do in order to, you know, make yourself feel good, to make yourself happy, to take your power back. And then you learn how to set boundaries and stop letting people stomp all over you because of your situation, or because they know of you know, they know of your situation, and so they try to exploit you, or they try to you know, basically just take from you, take advantage of you, use you, and then leave you for dead. You know, that's what these people do. And they also, you know, judge you, or, you know, talk about you behind your back when you get up from the table, wherever you're at, and they spread lies about you. They try to ruin your reputation. They try to do everything they can to you to make you unable, or not be able or capable of living your God-blessed life. But you decide you was going to do that anyway, regardless. And so, you know, you knew your own worth. You knew what God blessed you with, because you could see your gifts that you have. You could see your talents. You could see the physical attributes of your abilities. You could see the visible results. You know, you could see the visible results of what you can do with your hands that other people can't do. You could see the visible results that you make happen every day. And whether they've seen it or not doesn't matter, because you already seen it, you know? And, well, others probably saw it too. You know, others have seen it too. And as a matter of fact, they probably complimented you in front of them, the ones who couldn't see your worth. And so that made them even more jealous and more hateful against you, because there were people who could see. And you know, and so that's what you had to deal with in your life, was the people who were jealous and envious, and basically they tried to tear you down. But God has been with you the whole time, and he is still with you today, the Most High God. You know, and so God knows your worth. You are valuable. You have value. Every one of us has value. Not just me, not just the next YouTuber. Every one of us have value, you know, that was given by God. We have God-given abilities. It's just up to us what we're going to do with them. You know, what are you going to do with your life? Are you going to stay on the couch? Or are you going to stay being lazy and getting fat? Or are you going to get out and do something with yourself that may impact and help uplift and encourage others? Something beneficial to society. You know, but that's what I wanted to leave with the message today, was that they couldn't see your worth, but you know your worth, and you're living your worth every day. Till the next one. Peace.